see here. It is now 7 o'clock. That means I've completed 19 hours of my 24-hour marathon.
Alright, sorry about that.
Points. Oh, no, quite alright. I was just, giving my spiel there at the end of it.
Yeah.
So, it is now 7 o'clock. Do you want to call it here, continuing a little further, or what?
Let's do a little further, because I'm intrigued.
It's got good. Got your attention here, I guess.
It does.
All right, so we've been there. So let's see. Where would you like to go now?
Oh, we've got.
I guess this is the French Quarter. Is that what that represents?
Yes.
I guess, Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
The,
a new
old
place?
part of town is the French Quarter. Yeah.
St. Louis Cemetery number 1. That's where.
Yeah, to visit the family plot.
Yeah. Where would you like to go? All kinds of great places we could.
Let's go to the cemetery.
All right.
Does that sound good?
Go to the cemetery. Sounds fine to me. Okay. What have we here? Let's save the game. And see what we
St.
got.
Louis Cemetery number 1 is one of the most historic and beautiful places in the French Quarter.
I think we want to try and...
An old man tends the cemetery with movements akin to a slow drawl. The old man is apparently doing some cleanup work.
Probably want to go ahead and talk to him because he will, if we don't, he will leave the screen and we have to leave and come back for him.
Sounds good.
Any day.
Excuse me, sir.
You got something to say, son?
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I may have to be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
Ha 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 ha.
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Standard Hill. It's kind of nice to visit Gran every now and then. It just feels comfortable and kind and nice and all that. So get a little of a break from everything else going on.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
Really?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I don't really care to talk about it. I don't do it none myself.
Okay.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I don't
All right, no, that's the end of that.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Ain't it just awful, them finding those bodies with voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody's trying to cover their tracks is all.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I told you all I know about that.
Okay. That's all.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Seems like everybody want to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tours. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
What can you
There's lots of things to see here, but none are as beautiful as the St. Louis Cemetery number 1.
Yeah, I believe that's a bit debatable. I don't know.
What can you...
It's pretty
if you
impressive.
want to know more, you should...
Yeah, I would love to see it, of course.
Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger?
I don't know what you talking about.
Oh, you're hiding something.
Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger?
I don't know what you talking
No.
about.
Actually, he's earnest. He doesn't know.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman
Wow.
here at St. Louis number 1.
That is such
What
an
exactly
Orleans
do you do
name.
here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, cause. But a big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People
Oh.
come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound they don't know what they doing.
Aw.
Interesting.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
Oh, wow, okay.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you?
Yep.
The water table's too high. Them coffins would float right out of their graves. Them dead would go floating right down into the water. Of course, if it was Mardi Gras, nobody'd even know.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War and back further, too. Take a look around, you'll see.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
Just look around, just look around. You get the feel of the place.
Okay.
Tell me
Anything
something.
else?
Just look around.
No, alright. Okay, well, that's all for now, anyway. Wait. That's all we can get from him for now. Let's start looking around. There's definitely some stuff we need to see
New
here.
Orleans is famous for its above-ground tombs. The high water table prevents bodies from being interred underground. The name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb.
And there he goes, walks away. Okay, he's walked away. Thank you.
Vases seem to be a favorite decoration for the dead.
Yeah, it does seem like it, doesn't it?
New Orleans is
Do different,
vases. St. Louis.
well, go ahead and look at this one.
This is the tomb of Marie Laveau, voodoo queen of New Orleans. Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall.
It's a shame we don't have like a camera or something to take an image of that. But I guess this was made back in the time when you were expected to write these down in a notebook or something, which we have walkthroughs now, so we don't really need that.
The marks are reddish in color and reminds Gabriel of crosses. They look like they've been here a few days at least. Near the Laveau tomb is a piece of red brick. Undoubtedly a cast-off from spiritual graffiti writers. Food, trinkets, and more unsettling things have been left at Marie Laveau's tomb as offerings from believers. St. Louis food. This is the tomb of odd-looking marks.
Yeah, we got all of that. Thank you. Let's look at the rest of the tomb.
This old tomb is in a sorry state of disrepair.
There's probably no one left in the family to maintain it.
Could be.
It's an imposing marble tomb from the last century. Gabriel can barely make out the name. Hamilton.
Well, that was slow.
An angel with a cross stands guard over one of the tombs. A stone angel stands silently before a tomb. A high iron fence with sharp spikes surrounds the cemetery.
A marble snake. Now that's cheerful.
Sure.
Here and there in the cemetery, straggly plants grow in stone planters. New Orleans is famous. Gabriel
Yeah. No name on that tomb. Okay. We can actually go to the next screen as well. Just like the groundskeeper did. Hello? Go on, Gabriel. There you go. Okay.
Oh, so he exits so you know where to go.
Yeah.
That you can go, I should say.
This above-ground tomb is only large enough to accommodate one resident. A high
Yeah, we saw that.
the Wright family tomb. Several of Gabriel and Grant's family members are laid to rest here.
Gotta wait for him to leave the screen.
The marker reads, Margaret Templeton Knight.
My mother.
So would this be the father
The
here?
marker
Yep.
reads, Philip Knight.
Daddy.
And this would be grandfather, maybe?
The marker reads, Harley Wright.
Grand sister. She died young.
The marker reads, Harrison Knight.
Granddaddy.
Yeah, okay.
The marker reads, Franklin Wright.
These are Grand's folks. I never knew them.
The marker reads, Mera Planter Wright.
These are Grand's folks. I never knew them.
Okay.
Vass's scene.
Mm-hmm.
This family tomb bears the inscription, Rest in Peace, and the name, Fuller Mill. A wrought iron fence surrounds this tomb.
Yeah.
I hope
can
that's
see
to
that.
keep people out.
Here and there, Vass, San Luis,
Yeah, same stuff here.
a high. Several generations of an old New Orleans family rest here in relative peace. A grinning grotesquerie tops one section of the cemetery fence.
Can't remember. Yeah, there is actually a third screen. I think there's only the three, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Most of the plaster has fallen away over the years to reveal walls of red brick. A stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen.
There's a plaque,
A
too.
stone.
Yep, can't read the plaque.
This tomb is smaller than most others in the cemetery.
Kind of a pup tent for the dead.
This old tomb has a sword carved into the stone below the name of the deceased.
Is that the sword in the stone?
This old tomb. Two enormous vases flank the front of the Getty tomb. The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Getty. Another ancient family tomb of the type St. Louis Cemetery is famous for. Two heavy, solid marble doors provide an entrance to the tomb.
What is this thing going on here?
An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb.
Yeah, very dramatic.
There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors. The imposed,
Yeah, we saw that. Okay, I think we have...
with a few exceptions, these tombs are all beginning to look alike.
Can we press the marble plate?
Yeah, there's definitely no over here. We have some more info we can ask the groundskeeper about, but yeah, let's try and push the plate. Why not?
The plate is locked in position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate that without a key.
All right, fair.
Okay, let's go back and see if we can't catch the groundskeeper for one last chat before we go. Now that we know about Marie Laveau's tomb and Getty. Come on. I think the graveyard is a little bit finicky with its screen transitions here.
Mm-hmm.
Most other places are fine, though. There he is.
There he is.
What do you know about some of these things and the graffiti and all that? Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah? What can I do for you?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
Okay. Oh, well, I guess we don't have the...
Tell me something.
Just look around.
Yeah. All right. I thought maybe that would have opened up some stuff there, but I guess we
Guess
will
not.
get that information later. We can come back to him. All right. That's fine. Well, excuse me. That's probably a great spot there then. We'll go ahead
Yeah, it's a good spot for me to jump out.
head out of here. If we can.
No, never.
Apparently. Alright, let's go ahead and give it another save. Visited cemetery. Good deal. Go ahead and hop on out of here for now. Thank you so very much for watching. Wait a minute, I've already did that.
Yeah, it's just me leaving.
It's just me leaving. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Chris, I hope that got you through the worst part of your marathon.
I think it did, yes.
Good.
Yeah, I think the
Should
next
help now
5
that-
hours will be just fine.
Yeah, it should help now that there's some light outside, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
All right.
early morning. Yep.
Well, good luck. And
Oh,
I
and
will...
I heard that you have a job now. I have to
Well-
talk to you about it at some point.
I'm basically doing some temp work for my previous job.
okay.
I'll talk to you more about that later.
Okay, awesome.
All right.
All right, take care. Thank you so much,
Yep.
Susan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Swap out turn that off there. Okay, and I'm going to pause out of here for just a bit while I go use the little boy's room and pick another game to play for the next portion of my marathon. So I will be right back. Don't go nowhere.